Okay, last time we looked at these, and remember the factorial and permutation and combinations, they are involved in binomials. I seem to have spelled binomial incorrectly here. So B-I-N by B-I-N-O-M-I-A-L. Binomial. That looks like it now. Alright. Now, the thing is, factorial, permutations and combinations are involved in binomial. And I'm assuming here that you didn't know about or don't remember much about the factorial permutations and combinations. So I'm looking at them again. Alright. Now, here, what we have are 4 letters to arrange all 4 of them. Suppose you have a case where you are to choose only 3 letters of the 4 to arrange. The question is, how many arrangements would you have? The last time we had looked at all 4 being arranged. But now, let us pick 3 out of the 4. So, pick 3 out of the 4 letters to arrange. How many permutations are there? Let's see what we're going to do with that. Let's erase some of these things that we had here before and see how to go about making the arrangements here. Alright, 3 out of 4. Any 3 out of the 4. Now, you could have, starting with A, you could have A, B, C, or what you could do here, you have A, B, C. You could have A, C, B as well. You could also have A, B, D, or let us start with A, B. Put them in order. So you have A, B, then you could have C, or you could have D. Okay, that's A, B. You could also have A, C. We seem to have run out of A, B. So you could have AC, and with AC you have B, or with AC you could have D. Alright, so that's AB, then AC. What about AD? You could have ADB and then ADC. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arrangements so far. Now, suppose you don't choose A anymore as one of the letters, because all of these contain A. You could very well, not choose A anymore. You don't choose A as the first letter. That's what I mean. Suppose you choose B as the first letter, then you could have BA and then C, or B, A and then D. Or if you choose B as the first letter again, you could have BC and then A, or BC and then D. Or you could choose B again as the first letter, then you have BD and then A, or BD and then C. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or what you could do is choose C as the first letter. Then you have CA and then B, or CA and then D, or you could say CB and then A, or CB and then D, or you could have C, D and then A, or CD and then B. So what you have are 6 more, which is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then you would have D as the first letter. So you have DA and then B and DA and then C, or you could have DC and then A, or DC and then B, or you could have DB. I skipped out B, as I had these as C. You could have DB and then A, or DB and then C. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You have 24. Let's see something here. I'm seeing in a book. This book has a formula. On page 667 of the Core Maths for A Level by L. Bostock and S. Chandler, second edition, I guess it's a very old edition, it gives a formula that says what you have is this, then superscript N, then superscript R equals, then it says N factorial over N minus R factorial. What that would mean, N in this case is the number that is available. R is the number that you choose, right? Out of N. It says if N different objects are available, but only R of them are arranged, the number of permutations is given by this formula. N is the total number available and R is the number that you choose. Let me put this formula in a box, very important. Now, what it seemed to suggest is that if you have 4 available and you choose 3, how many ways you can arrange them is this. Let me just erase some of this to make space and work it out. What it means is it's a permutation, meaning the order matters. 4 available and you choose 3 is equal to 4 factorial over 4 minus 3 factorial, which is 24 divided by 4 minus 3 is 1, which is 24. That formula seems to work. It seemed to work for that. But what we're going to do is examine this some more. We're going to examine it some more. And next time we can choose 2, or we could choose 1 and see if it works. But we leave that to another video. So I'll see you then.